Hey guys, today I'll be talking about what wine tools you actually need. Alright, so I hate when videos go on and on about stuff that I don't actually care about and not just get right to the point. So here I am. Here are the only tools you need as a wine lover. A corkscrew and a wine glass. That's it. Cut! Done. But for real, that's all you actually need. You don't need any gadgets, gizmos, anything. Like, all you need is a corkscrew to be able to open your wine and a wine glass you enjoy drinking out of. Corkscrew, what to look for in a corkscrew. A good corkscrew is honestly a corkscrew that you like the way it looks and feels and it's not too flimsy. They all kind of do the same thing. You don't need anything fancy. That's that. A wine glass. I know people talk a lot about wine glasses and having different wine glasses for different wines. What wine glass do you like the way it looks and feels in your hand? That's really it. Get a nice set of those. You can drink any type of wine out of it, really. The only thing that matters is a nice wide bottom and kind of concave toward the top so you can get the nice aromatics with that when you swirl it around. What's important to me with wine glasses is just if you like the look of it, the feel of it. I prefer thinner glass. I'm using Gabriel glass right now and I love it. Guys, that's all you need. A wine glass you like, a corkscrew that opens wine, that's it. So if you're drinking a higher end wine that's pretty young, it could use some help opening up, giving it some oxygen to help release some of those flavors. So that's where a decanter or an aerator can come in. A decanter is just a glass vessel that allows for the wine to have contact with the oxygen and open up, and you can kind of swirl it around, get that oxygen integrated, and it allows that wine to kind of open up and breathe. An aerator does a similar thing. So you pour the wine through the aerator, and then that draws in oxygen from the outside, just pulling that oxygen right in. It just gives those younger wines some air to open up so you can enjoy them right now. Another thing that I use are polishing rags. It helps me keep my glasses looking really nice and clean. So right after I get them out of the dishwasher when they're piping hot, I go ahead and take those polishing rags, just polish them off, and then put them away. And that's pretty much all it takes. Or after I'm done drinking wine, if it's just my glass, I just start running that under some hot water, rinsing it out under the hot water. Then I give it a quick polish and just put it back on the shelf for me to use later or tomorrow. If you drink a lot of sparkling wine and sometimes you don't finish the whole bottle, having a sparkling wine stopper is really specific. Whereas with still wines, I just use the cork and I just shove it back in there, stick it in the fridge or on the shelf for tomorrow. But with sparkling wine, you have to have a certain stopper so that it keeps and preserves some of those CO2 bubbles, that stuff you want to preserve. Sparkling wine champagne stopper would be super helpful. And now if you want to get super fancy like I do sometimes, at my house I'm probably usually the only one having a glass of wine every day, so I don't want to finish off a whole bottle every night or every 2 nights even. So I use a Corvin. So what the Corvin does is it uses a needle to go through the cork and it inserts argon gas into the bottle, which is an inert gas. And then it allows for the wine to be poured out without ever opening up the wine. So I can pour the wine out through the cork, and then when I pull the Corvin out, the cork stays sealed and I never put any oxygen, just a little bit of argon, which will still keep the wine fresh. So then I can come back to that wine in a couple weeks or even a couple months if stored properly, and my wine is as fresh as it was, and I never opened it. Guys, that's really it. Honestly, all you need is a corkscrew and a nice wine glass. The rest is just a bonus. Enjoy. Cheers. Like and subscribe and comment below what your favorite wine accessories are.